Now, I absolutely love featuring cheap and budget RCs here on my channel, but they're usually RC cars. Now, we recently had a look at the FTX Vortex. That was a really cheap RC boat that turned out to be a lot of fun. Today, we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. This is the FLYTEC V008, and this is a jet boat, and I cannot wait to take it out. So let's get straight into the video. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the FLYTEC V008. Now, this is an RC jet boat, and I do believe it's a clone of a more expensive branded RC boat, but a lot of people have been saying it's pretty much exactly the same, if not better. So if this turns out to be really good, this thing is going to be an absolute steal. So what we'll do is take a look at what we get in the box, we'll have a closer look at the boat itself, and then we'll take it out for a test run. Right, so let's have a quick look at what we get in the box then with this jet boat. Now, we get a black and white manual, which does cover all the basic stuff you need to know to get you up and running. Right at the back, you get a colour parts list, which I really like because that is going to come in handy if you ever need to replace any parts on this boat. When it comes to the battery, we've got a 1500 milliamp hour 2S lithium ion battery, and this should give us a decent amount of runtime on this boat. You get two decal sheets, you get a red sheet and a blue sheet. Now, I've already pre-applied the red stickers because I think red looks quite good, but if you want to go for blue, you absolutely can, and I really like the fact that they include both of these in the box, because if you're unsure what colour you want to get, don't worry, because they're going to send you both the sticker sheets in the box. Now, we also get a USB charger, which does have an output of about 1000 milliamps an hour, so it should take about an hour and a half to charge our 1500 milliamp battery. Now, you do get a parts bag, which does come with some basic stuff, including some screws, an Allen key and some O-rings. Finally, the transmitter. This thing feels quite nice, it feels quite sturdy, and you do have the self-writing button there. The reset button is your self-writing function, and you can also adjust your speed settings, and I do believe this has 3 different speed settings. We can also adjust our trim. Yeah, this thing feels quite nice, and we've also got a nice foam grip on the wheel there. Now, I do believe this has a range of about 150 meters, and if you do go too far, this is going to give you an alert. But not only that, this is also going to tell you if the battery in the boat starts to run low, to give you enough time to get back to shore. So we've had a look at what we get in the box. There's really only one thing left to do, and that is to have a look at the boat itself. So let's do that now. And there we go then. So as you can see, I have already pre-fitted the red decals. Now, it doesn't come with a stand in the box, which is why I've had to be a little bit creative, and I've actually used some of the foam that it comes packed with as a stand, especially just while we do this video. But, you know, again, we have to remember this is pretty much half the price of the more expensive Proboat Jet Jam version. And a lot of people have said, even though it's half the price, it could potentially be the better model. Now, I'm really liking the jet nozzle on the back of this, and one of the advantages this has compared to a boat with a propeller and a rudder is the fact that this can be used in shallow water and it's not going to get caught on anything. I'm very interested to see how this performs compared to the FTX Vortex, which I featured recently, because that does have a proper propeller and a rudder. So guys, what we'll do is we'll take the waterproof canopy off and we'll have a look inside at the electronics. Right, so we're going to talk very briefly about the internal components on this RC boat, and I will leave a link in the description below for you to head over to Banggood, and you will be able to check out the full spec. Now, looking on the website, there isn't a huge amount of info in regards to what the power output is for the ESC and also for the servo. So we're going to take a lucky guess today. I'm guessing the ESC is probably going to be between 20 and 30 amps, potentially more, maybe less. But again, it isn't clear on the Banggood website. Now, up at the front here, we've got a Velcro strap, and that is where we're going to be securing our battery. And you may be able to see around where the canopy sits, that is our waterproof seal, and that should help to keep the water out. We also get a 390 sized brush motor, and again, we've got the same issue with the servo. There's no markings on it, there's no information on the website, so I have no idea what the power output is, but that is pretty much what you get inside. So we've had a closer look at what we get in the box. We've also taken a closer look at the boat itself. We're going to get the battery charged up, and then we're going to head out and we're going to see how this performs. I cannot wait to see how this compares to the FTX Vortex that I tested out last time. So let's do that now. Right then guys, so we have come out to test out this jet boat. Now I cannot wait to give this thing a test run. All the videos I've seen on this thing looks really, really good, especially for the price. These are incredibly popular at the moment. The battery's already fitted and I have switched it on, and we're going to give this thing a test run. Right then guys, so I'm going to give this thing its first test run. Now, I did feature the FTX Vortex on the channel last week, and straight away it's noticeable. This thing does perform a little bit different to the Vortex, because the Vortex does have a rudder, whereas this has that jet nozzle on the back. So in order to turn, it does require you to be on the throttle at all times, very similar to how a jet ski would perform. That's probably not the best example. Well, maybe it is, but that's certainly how jet skis work as well. Now that is full throttle, pinned, not a bad speed, and I have got it on speed setting 3 as well. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put that down to speed setting 1, and we'll see how it is on speed setting 1. So as you can see, very slow and controllable. Ideal for someone who is brand new, potentially. So let's go up to 2. Yeah, a little bit more pace there. I really like how controllable this is. Lots and lots of control. And then let's finally go up to speed setting 3 again. Yeah, very, very enjoyable on speed setting 3. I think it's just the right amount of power, well, especially for me. I can see this thing being an absolute rocket with a, you know, very mild, well I say mild now, but I'll probably go crazy, a mild brushless conversion. Yeah, I can see this being a lot of fun. I'm very, very interested in converting this thing to brushless. So guys, what we're going to do is bring this thing a little bit closer. I'm going to flip it over and we're going to test out the self-righting function. Very interested to see how quickly this thing can self-right. So let's do that now. Right, so let's see if this thing will flip itself back over. Now I do believe you only have to press once on the reset button. And then again to turn it off. Just like so. And there we go. Yeah, guys, I'm really liking this one. So there we go then. So I think compared to the FTX Vortex, This was incredibly enjoyable. I think this is actually my favourite so far. Now, yes, I know I've only tried 2 RC boats so far, but compared to the other one, this is my favourite. Now, don't let it put you off that they advertise this thing as a jet boat. It's really not as fast as I thought it was going to be. And if you do find it a little bit quick, you can adjust your speed settings. Like I showed you, you've got 3 different speed settings. And just to give you a little bit of peace of mind as well, you have got the self-righting function, which does work flawlessly, as I demonstrated. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of this. Now, I'm having so much fun with this, I'm not planning on going home just yet. I'm actually going to stick another pack in it. But guys, we're going to leave the video there today. I will leave a link in the description below for you to head over to Banggood and check this one out, because it's very, very impressive. And if you're looking to get into sort of RC boats, I think this is going to be a very good, enjoyable option for you. So yeah, be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this jet boat. And I'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care.